Welcome back to History Unveiled. I'm Alex.
And I'm Jordan. Today we're exploring the complex relationship between oil, politics, and religion during George Bush Sr.'s presidency. Wow, it's a fascinating intersection of power.
George Bush Sr. was part of an American elite that sustained a connection between power and money, serving as a launching pad for successful political careers. His family was deeply embedded in the Republican Party and big business.
Companies like ARAMCO and Bechtel provided employment for key figures like George Shultz and Caspar Weinberger, who served in Republican administrations. You'd think these oil and construction magnates would steer U.S. policy away from a battle between God and Satan.
While this military-industrial nexus had representatives in high positions within the administration, some captains of the arms industry benefited from military aid to Israel, while others saw a financial opportunity in the Arab world.
Despite their influence, these industrialists had little impact on American policy. Mearsheimer and Walt expressed frustration over this, attributing immense political power to the pro-Israel lobby in Washington.
But AIPAC can't take full credit for limiting this complex's ability to influence policy. Historically, the oil complex didn't actively sway American policy on Israel, contrary to AIPAC's fears.
Wow. Before the creation of Israel, early oil companies didn't oppose pro-Zionist policies. The famous Five Sisters had drilled oil in the Arabian Peninsula since the 1920s, relying on local rulers to protect their profits.
Once Israel occupied parts of Arab states in 1967, maintaining support for Israel while ensuring strategic interests in the Arab world became a juggling act. The nationalization of oil production in the 1950s and 60s hurt American profits more than U.S. policy on Israel.
The pro-oil lobby lost effectiveness after the 1973 oil embargo, which was more about raising oil prices than helping Palestinians. Once prices stabilized, Arab states shifted to a pro-American stance.
While American administrations realized they could secure oil from Saudi Arabia while rejecting sensible peace proposals from the Saudi crown regarding the Arab-Israeli conflict. Saddam Hussein, despite his anti-Israel rhetoric, continued to ship oil to the U.S.
The Iranian Revolution posed challenges for the U.S., but rather than relying on Israel, they supported Saddam as a bulwark against Tehran, arming him in the process.
One legacy that Reagan left for Bush Sr. was the recognition of the PLO. This move was welcomed by America's Arab allies, signaling that the Bush administration would likely endorse it.
Wow, this shift coincided with the rise of Israel's most right-wing government, which rejected any compromise on Palestine. Yet, the Bush administration engaged in dialogue with moderate Palestinian representatives.
For the first time since 1948, any Palestinian group was treated with respect. This moment of all-Arab consensus aimed for a two-state solution and normalizing oil supplies to the U.S.
Everyone seemed happy except for Israel and AIPAC. The pragmatic stance of the Palestinian leadership in Orient House troubled Israel, leading to harassment and illegal settlement construction.
The U.S. officially responded with anger, including a public rebuke from Secretary of State James Baker. AIPAC undermined the alliance with Iraq and attempted to demonize the Palestinian leadership.
It was easier for AIPAC to tarnish Iraq's image, especially after the Iraqi invasion of Kuwait in 1991. AIPAC joined the condemnation of the invasion, creating an anti-Iraq atmosphere.
While when Iraq invaded Kuwait, military action became the only option, influenced by experts linked to AIPAC. The push for sanctions was overlooked in favor of a military response.
Wow, the demonization of Palestinians proved tougher not due to a change of heart in Washington, but because the Bush administration needed Arab allies for the military operation.
Ironically, linking the fates of Kuwait and Palestine had initially been one of Saddam's demands. The Bush administration promised a peace conference on Palestine after repelling Iraqi forces.
This complex web of alliances and interests highlights the intricate relationship between oil, politics, and religious sentiment during Bush Sr.'s presidency.
Wow, thank you for joining us today. We hope this discussion shed light on the multifaceted dynamics of lobbying during the Bush Sr. era.
Be sure to tune in next time on History Unveiled as we continue to explore the historical events that shape our world. See you next time.